Hey there, and welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a very cool unboxing, an unusual unboxing for this channel, I would say. But as you can see by the box here, this is a CZ. For those who know, this is a CZ. Anyways, but we're going to unbox it and show you just the way that I seen it when I open it, minus it being in its bag, because it was in a bag and I don't like fooling with that on the unboxings. It's kind of silly. But either way, let's get into this box real quick. And as you can see right off the bat, you see the rifle. And this would be in the bag if you just open the box, of course. And yeah, let's look at this real quick over here. And show you in this bag, you have the magazine to the rifle. And here you have a bolt takedown tool. So if you want to extensively clean that bolt, you'll have a tool to help you along the way with that. It's very simplistic. I will not get into that here. There's too many videos out there that does. You have an Allen wrench or a hex wrench there for stock takedown, and a very smaller wrench there for the trigger adjustment too, if you want to adjust that trigger. On that, you'll see you have a sticker showing their trigger, how it is cool and it's adjustable. Another sticker, CZ sticker, a warranty as usual, and an awesome big thick instruction manual to keep you safe and sound while you operate your CZ. But let's get this is it's fine, we'll get that out of the way and move the box so we can get a look at this rifle and ensure that it is clear and it is safe for handling. As you can see there right now we have no magazine in this rifle. There's nothing in that chamber of this rifle. And you can see there that is a relatively short action on this rifle. What caliber is this? As you saw by the thumbnail, this is the 7.62 by 39 in this rifle. And I found that very, very interesting and did some research on this. And I was pleased to say that most everyone else is getting some really good accuracy out of these rifles. And I wanted to try that myself, get on this wagon, because that's something that really appeals to me. You know, whether you're wanting to shoot target or use it as a scout rifle or go hunting with it or what have you, this is a very neat feature-packed rifle for what it is in its simplicity. This is the CZ 600 AL1 here that I'm holding right now. But I'm going to go over the specifications on this real quick, and we'll get that out of the way, and then we'll give it a good look over with that. But it features a 18-inch cold hammer forged semi-heavy barrel with a 5/8 by 24-inch threaded muzzle, and it has a thread protector on it right now, as you can see, and it's perfectly sized to the barrel. So if you decide not to go that route, it'll be there. I think we're going to do in a follow-up video, probably have a linear comp on this one. Is the route we'll go with this. I like that. It's friendly for the other shooters that are in the bay when you're at a range too. So we'll probably go linear comp, and it don't usually mess with your accuracy either for the most part. This is a two-position safety here on this rifle. Very interesting safety, how this one works. Usually you've got them on there or behind the trigger or a crossbow. CZ is doing this push button. You can see here it is white right now, meaning that the safety is on. You cannot pull that trigger, and you cannot manipulate the bolt in this position. It is completely locked up until you push this button through, and then you can see it came straight through on the bottom side. Now the rifle is freed up to operate. That is a pretty nifty design like that. I actually like the ergonomics on that safety, to be honest with that. That's pretty cool, actually. With that, the rifle weighs 6.6 pounds and has an overall length of 37 inches. As we said before, this is the 7.62 by 39 millimeter barrel, 18 inches. Magazine capacity is 5 rounds on this one. You know, for a polymer magazine, I have to say that's made very well after looking it over. With that, the stock is a black polymer. It's kind of like an all-weather type polymer. It don't distort or anything in extreme cold, extreme heat, or anything. The feeling of it, I have to address that. The feel of this stock is kind of different. It's kind of almost feels like a rubberized to a point, but it's not. It's not in no way sticky though. I don't know. It's kind of like I want to almost say crushed velvet to a point, but it's really unusual in that sense. If you ever hold one, you'd see what I mean. But I really like that part of it. It's pretty cool. And speaking of the stock, if we move back here to the butt stock of this rifle, it has a very generous butt pad on it. It's made very different. I'm not sure about that, but it's made very different. But it is very, very squishy to the point. So that's a good thing for setting your rifle on the ground or whatever. Nobody wants their guns to be scratched up, and would help with the recoil for those who are recoil sensitive on this particular caliber. I wouldn't suspect it being too bad, but we'll cross that bridge, right, in that pinned comment down below and take you to that video, right? This one doesn't have sights on it. It does have the integrated Picatinny rail on the top for a scope or optic mounting, as you wish with that. Twist rate on the barrel is 1 and 9.5. The receiver is an aluminum receiver on this one. And the rifle is guaranteed for a sub-MOA at 100 meters for 3 shot groups with match-grade ammunition, according to CZ. That's what they say. And that's really interesting. And like I said, I have seen a few videos on these, and they seem to have really, really good accuracy. And it makes sense ballistically with this caliber, that heavy of a bullet and small of a cartridge with that. Appearances to me, and running a piece of paper down the barrel, this barrel is free floated in this stock already. It comes that way, and I find that pretty good. We'll get you a look at the muzzle of this real quick. Like you said, it does have that thread protector on it at the moment. Pretty nifty. The magazine on this rifle, we're going to show you real quick. The magazine is in the rifle now, and it is still clear, but the eject for the magazine is kind of cool. Like we said, there's nothing in the rifle. But if you, it's got a push button. So you push button on the bottom. So you've got it's not like a slide switch or anything wonky like that. It's so simplistic that you just push the button. I find that really simple and cool. And there on the bottom, let me flip around to get you a look, see with this. You can see the adjustment for the trigger. It's right there, and it's handy. You don't have to take the gun apart to get to it, and simple, and it comes stock with the tools to take care of that trigger pull, whatever you wish with that one. I have not done anything with this trigger or anything yet with this. I'll get to that when I test fire it and see what I like. The bolt knob on this one, now I'm not sure of the threads on it, and maybe we can find that out or somebody will chime in the comments, but the bolt knob does screw off of this shank right here, the bolt itself. So the knob can't unscrew, so I'm assuming you could probably switch that out with something bigger, smaller, whatever you want all the way down the line with that. It's kind of cool. But there is the first look at the CZ 600 AL1 from CZ, made in the Czech Republic, and 7.62 by 39. This is going to be cool, guys. We've got some cool add-ons. We're going to put, like we said, we're going to probably go linear comp with this. I've got a optic setup for this. Probably go with the same thing we've done before with those big, A10s and A8s we've ran on the channel. And because I'll probably mostly just be plinking with this at the range. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Texturing real quick on this stock. This is really interesting. It's got these grip panels on it, and I find that really cool, but they're inletted, and they're made out of a different type of plastic polymer, I don't know, than the stock itself, but it's a nice contrast against this. I think in its overall look, this is pretty cool. So I have talked your ear off. That is as much information as I have at the moment on this. Check out that other video, though, pinned down in that lead comment below, and we'll have some fun, as we said before, with this Bolt Action 7.62 by 39. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this one, guys. So take care. Tell me what you think about this so far down in the comments below. Give me some tips, pointers, whatever you want to do. I don't care a bit. We'll talk. And guys, remember to keep the good vibes and take care.